Welcome to another chapter of Class 7th. Lesson number 4, A Glass of Milk. I am your presenter, Yogita Joshi, Lecturer English, Government Senior Secondary, Smart School, Pernibaga, District, Mansa. Dear students, this chapter is a play. A play is a genre in which we are given the characters, the setting, and also the dialogues. We can perform a play in front of the audience. This session is part 1 of the play A Glass of Milk. Before starting the play, we are going to have a pre-reading activity. In this activity, we are going to learn some new words. The first word is narrow. Narrow means something of small width. The word number 2, appears. It means looks like. Third word, owe. It means obligation to pay. The last word is deed, which means an action. Let's revise all the 4 words: narrow, appears, owe, deed. Now we are switching on to the scene number 1 of the play. This is the afternoon. The location is Blackpool, a small town in England. We have 2 characters, a boy, and the name of the boy is Howard Kelly, and a lady. The name of the lady is Anita. The scene is a small and a narrow street. Afternoon time. A small boy is selling things from door to door. Boy to himself, I must sell 2 more books. How will I give my school fee if I don't sell these books? But it is a hot afternoon. I'm so hungry and thirsty. I think I must ask for some water from the next house. The boy rings the bell. A lady opens the door. Boy, tired and hungry. Good afternoon, ma'am. Lady, politely. Good afternoon. Do you want something? Boy, my name is Howard Kelly. I'm selling these books. Boy, my name is Howard Kelly. I am selling these books. Will you buy one of my books? Lady, you are very small. You should be in school and not selling things. Boy, yes, ma'am. I need to pay for my fee. For this reason, I go door to door selling books. And uh, can I get some water, please? I'm very thirsty. The lady looks at him and says, Sure. Just a few minutes, child. Goes inside and comes back with a glass. Here you are. Here's some milk. You're so weak. It appears you haven't eaten for days. Boy, taking the glass from the lady and drinking it. Thank you so much, ma'am. You're very kind. How much, um, how much do I uh, owe you for the milk? Lady, speaking warmly. Nothing. You owe me nothing. My mother has taught me not to accept payment for a deed of kindness. And let me buy a book from you. How much does the book cost? Boy, smiling. Thank you, ma'am. I will always remember this. The book is for £4.70. The lady takes the book and hands over £5 to the boy and tells him to keep the change. The boy smiles and leaves the house. He is happy and feels stronger. This was scene number 1. Students, in scene number 1, we have met two characters of the play. The first character is the boy named Howard Kelly, and the second character is the lady named Anita. The boy cannot pay his school fee, so he is selling books from door to door. He is feeling thirsty. He asks a lady for some water. The lady feels that the boy has not eaten for many days. She gives him milk. He feels so thankful. Students, you have to fill in the blanks with appropriate words. The words are strong, weak, fee, thirsty, and selling. I will read out the 5 sentences for you, and you have to fill the appropriate word in every sentence. Are you ready? Let's start. First sentence is, the boy was dash books door to door. Number 2. The boy could not be able to pay his school dash if he did not sell the book. Number 3. He asked the lady for water because he was dash. Sixth question is, why does he ring the bell? You have to tell the reason in the answer. Question number 7. Who opens the door? Question number 8. What does he request the lady for? Question number 9. What does the lady give him? Question number 10. How much money does the lady give the boy for the book? Gone through the questions? I'm sure you know the answers to these questions. Let's check the answers. Question 1. Count and write the number of characters in scene 1 of the play. I'm sure you remember this. There are 2 characters in scene 1 of the play. Question number 2. What are their names? I'm sure you remember the names of the characters. The boy's name is Howard Kelly and Anita is the name of the lady. Question number 3. What is the time? Very easy. Answer. It is afternoon. Question number 4. What does the boy say to himself? Students, do you remember the opening scene in which the boy is talking to himself? Answer. The boy tells himself to sell 2 more books. Question 5. Why does he sell books? Very easy for you. He sells books to pay his school fee. Question number 6. Why does he ring the bell? All of you know he is very thirsty. He wants to ask for some water from the house. Next question. Who opens the door? Easy again. A lady opens the door. Number 8. What does he request the lady for? Answer is yes, you're right. The boy requests the lady to bring him a glass of water. Number 9. What does the lady give him? Students, you must be remembering that the lady could see that he was hungry too. So the answer is the lady gives him a glass of milk to drink. Number 10. How much money does the lady give the boy for the book? Answer to this question is the lady gives yes, 5 pounds to the boy. Enjoyed the activity? Okay, let's move on. Now we have another post-reading activity. This activity is for learning the language. Let us learn the difference between beside and besides, and the difference between and among. Students, please note, besides means in addition to. For example, I have a book and I have a pen. So I can say that I have a pen besides this book. Next word is beside. It means by the side of, means near. Examples are: what other sport do you play besides hockey? It means what other sport do you play in addition to hockey? I hope you have done it. Let's check the answers and have a discussion. The first sentence is, the two brothers distributed the sweets between themselves. Dear students, please take care that here the number of persons are 2. So when the number of persons are 2, we are using the word between. Number 2. Radha came and sat beside her mother. It means she sat near her mother. Number 3. The 4 thieves quarreled among themselves. Because the number of thieves is 4, it is more than 2. So we are using the word among. I hope your every answer is right. Let's move on to question number 4. Number 4. I have 3 other pens dash this. Number 5. Dash advising them, he gave them money also. And the last sentence is, a beggar was sitting dash the temple gate. I'm sure this activity is quite easy for you because you have understood the difference between beside and besides and the difference between and among. Let's check the right answers. The first sentence, the two brothers distributed the sweets between themselves. Students, we are using the word between because the number of persons is 2. Second sentence, Radha came and sat beside her mother. Because she was sitting near her mother, so the word beside has been used. Number 3. The 4 thieves quarreled dash themselves. The right answer here is among. Because the number of people is
more than two, so we are using among. The four thieves quarreled among themselves. Number 4. I have 3 other pens. Yes, besides this, it means I have this pen, but I also have 3 other pens in addition to this pen. Number 5. Besides advising them, he gave them money also. It means he has done 2 activities. He gave them money, but in addition to the money, he also gave them advice. Okay, moving on to the 6th sentence. A beggar was sitting beside the temple gate. It means near the temple gate. So, this activity has clarified the usage of beside, besides, between, and among. This activity is also quite interesting. This post-reading activity will help you to learn how to write. You have to read the following paragraph on Blackpool. And afterwards you have to write a paragraph on the famous city of Punjab. So this paragraph is a model for you and you have to follow this model to write another paragraph at your own. Are you ready? Shall we start? Okay. Let me read out the paragraph for you. Blackpool is a beautiful town in England. Tourists love going to Blackpool. Blackpool is situated at the seaside. The sea water of Blackpool is very salty and visibly black. That is why the town is called Blackpool. It is a place that children love to visit. There is a lot that children may find amusing.
There is a tall tower in the middle of the town which is also black. So in this paragraph, everything about Blackpool has been written. First of all, the city in which the Blackpool is situated, and then it has been highlighted why tourists love going to Blackpool. What is the speciality of that location? Another thing highlighted is the reason behind the name Blackpool. Then the paragraph highlights why do children love to visit that place. What are the things that are attractive to the children and other famous monument of the place named Blackpool. On the basis of this paragraph, you have to write a paragraph on the famous city of Punjab. As is shown in the sample paragraph, while writing about a famous place, first of all, you have to tell about the town or city. Then you need to highlight the peculiarities of that place. What is the specialty? Why is that place famous? As in the above paragraph, we are also telling about the significance of that city's name. So, after location and specialties, you need to highlight the reason behind the famous name of the city. Then you will highlight why do people love this place? What is so pleasant about this place and the other points that need to be highlighted. While you are going to write a paragraph on the famous city of Punjab, you may talk about where the place is located, what the place is famous for, the location and the speciality. So first of all, you will highlight these two things about the city or the famous place that you have selected. Number 3, what most of the people do when they visit the place. Dear students, when you go to a city or a famous place, there is always something special in that place. There may be boating, or horse riding, or sightseeing, or other kinds of special activities for the entertainment of the people. Whenever a place gets famous and whenever tourists start visiting a place, the authorities always create something amusing for the people at that place. In this way, you have to write a paragraph on the famous city of Punjab. Dear students, let us have a quick look at the things that are highlighted in the play. The play highlights the value of kindness in human life. We are human beings and we are emotional and compassionate beings. We should help and love one another. When a person helps the other person selflessly, the nature balances this act of kindness with the reward. But it doesn't mean that we should help other people waiting for this reward. We should help and we should forget. The help that we give to other people should be selfless. It should be without any motive. While helping someone in need, one should be compassionate. So, the reason behind this kindness should be compassion, love, empathy, and care. The first scene of the play shows the kindness of the lady named Anita towards the boy named Howard Kelly. The scene 1 highlights the two main characters of the play. But in the next scenes, we'll meet more characters. Part 2 will show the results of the act of kindness of the lady named Anita. What happens next, we will come to know in the part 2 of the chapter A Glass of Milk. At the end, I have a beautiful activity for your amusement at home. You have to make mind maps for Howard Kelly and Anita, writing 5 qualities of each. While making these mind maps, you can draw the pictures of Howard Kelly and Anita separately. And then you can make beautiful designs of your own and write the 5 most important qualities that you can remember on the basis of the scene 1. This activity will help you to understand the characters of scene 1. As you already know how to create a mind map, you will love this activity.
Always keep in mind that language learning is all about fun. So while you are reading a lesson, whether it is prose or poetry or a play, learn and enjoy that genre. Later on, you will come to know that entire literature is about fun and enjoyment. Even if there is pain in a story, it is also for the amusement of the readers. If we find a sad character, we identify ourselves with that character, and with this identification, we get a sense of relief. This has been told by Aristotle in his book Poetics. So, dear students, today we have enjoyed the initial part of this play, which is named A Glass of Water. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let's revise the vocabulary items also. Narrow appears, O, and deed. These were the four words which were introduced in the beginning.
So you should keep in mind that in a play we get the setting, we get the characters, and we get the entire dialogue between these characters. In this beautiful play, we have seen everything that is related to the development of the story, but it has been done through a dialogue between Howard Kelly and Anita. I'm sure you understood this genre with this session. In the next lesson, we are going to read the remaining scenes of this play. This play can be performed on the stage also, and you all can be the participants. This was all about the part 1 of the play A Glass of Milk. Let's revise the things quickly. In this play, we have seen 1 in which we have two characters. These two characters are Howard Kelly and Anita. Howard Kelly is a small boy who is unable to pay his school fee. So he is selling books door to door. He knocks at a door and wants a glass of water. Here another character appears, and the name of the character, as we have discussed earlier, Anita. Anita is a kind lady. When Howard Kelly asks her to give him a glass of water, she looks at him and understands that he is hungry too. She gives him a glass of milk. The boy is feeling very thankful to the lady. Students, at the end of the session, I would like to suggest you that keep on revising the various things that you have noted down from the scene 1 of this play. In the next part of the chapter, I will bring you the remaining scenes, and all these things will be revised in the beginning of part 2. So if you keep on revising, you will be able to understand the another scenes also. Always keep in mind, revision will help you to connect to all the characters of the new scenes. I hope you enjoyed the entire story. We will meet soon in the second part of this play. Thank you very much for being with.